It's that time. Welcome to another episode of Little Talks, your weekly dose of marketing news and insights from Littlefield Agency.
Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda. I was she did the intro this morning and then ran right back to her desk.
Hey, another live with Littlefield Agency. Roop, it's good to see you with power back on.
Yes, it is. We did a half-assed episode last week when the power was out and the internet was shoddy, but we're back full strength.
You can find that on our website. I don't even know if it's worth the listen. There was no video.
Well, it's worth a listen to hear how, you know what I notice is how sad our voices are, defeated we sound in that podcast.
I was in a dark place last week.
Which is a lot for Sammy.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I finally ended up going to Oklahoma City, and we came back Sunday. Our power was restored Saturday evening about 8, so almost 7 full days without power. When was your power restored?
Came back Wednesday night.
Wednesday
or Thursday night, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Thursday.
We had Reynolds right behind us. By the way, I love this setup today. This is my new favorite one. Ren was up in Claremore. Taylor A was in... Taylor, where were you?
I had power and Wi-Fi at my apartment, so I was in.
Yeah, you picked the wrong person to talk to. And for if you're listening and not watching, what the setup is this week is that we have moved the recording space to the platform over in account services, and it's if you tour the office, you come up here a lot. It's probably not a spot you've noticed because it's kind of in a corner, but it's pretty dope. Pretty nice couch here. Some chairs.
Best view of the agency.
Best view of the agency is right here, and behind us this week is the account service team.
Yeah, so we've got the project managers, client engagement, media analytics. They're in a meeting right now, but it's nice to have the ladies with us today.
Yeah, pretty good, and no Chelsea back there.
And no Chelsea refuses.
Yeah,
she said she's in meetings all day.
She scheduled meetings specifically because of this. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good to be back. We have to give a shout out right in front of us. You can't see them. We have the lit turns here. Emma and Allie.
Both.
They are taking over our social media for the summer, and it is so thoughtful. It's so strategic. They put together a
pretty good PowerPoint presentation.
Roop's mind was blown.
Stats, strategy, ideas, examples. It was really, really good. I was pretty impressed. And
what hashtag have we been missing out on for the last year?
Do we admit that?
Nope.
Let's see if you notice at the end of the summer, if you notice a hashtag we had not previously used start being used, which would just make a lot of sense. But yeah, this has become kind of an intern tradition now that they take over our social channels, primarily TikTok and Instagram Reels. We're trying to get them to do little YouTube shorts, get involved there. But this has become a thing where I would like to think they're competing with the ghosts of last year's interns, right? Yeah. No. And I think right out of the gate, the very first TikTok set some records for us at least.
They got us over. So how many likes are we at now?
I think 100.
We were at 100.
It's like 105.
I think I was number 100, which was pretty cool.
Oh, I was real close to that.
That was a really nice. I was either 99 or 100, but that was really cool. They did this. Well, that wasn't the Wes Anderson one. They're producing great content.
Yeah, you can go see it. It's
Mindful of Thinking. Check out our TikTok. Check out our Instagram Reels. But it's great having you ladies here. It's going to be a great summer. I felt bad for Allie. She started last week when the power was out. So I was like,
that was not normal. That was not a normal week at all.
This is not normal. Hey, we want to give a shout out. Trent sent us a really nice text. It is really for Brandon. And Trent has always engaged with us on the podcast. Now he's engaging with the video because the video is so dang good.
Yeah, it's a real showcase for the talents of one Brandon Bergen.
Brandon, any thoughts?
No, he's shaking his head no off camera. I think maybe if you watch this, you don't even know if he exists.
Yeah, he actually is. Well, it's kind of like Bear on the College Game Day.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like on Home Improvement, the guy was over the fence.
No. I think Brandon's gonna be our Bear, and eventually it took Bear forever. They kind of give him a quick angle shot, and then now Bear's a huge integral part of Game Day.
We're gonna have to figure out a trick to get him to come into frame someday.
Yeah. So Trent, thanks for the kind words. I'm actually talking to a prospect down in Houston, Allison. We had a great conversation yesterday, just kind of introductory in nature. I told her that, hey, we'd send this podcast, and she's like, that is so cool. And I said, we're not going to bombard you. We send it out once every 2 weeks. I said we send out some digital trends to our clients. But she thought it was a neat idea, and so I wanted to give her a shout out because she was like, yeah, I get a lot of emails during the day, and it's cool to see something in the sense of a video and podcast. And I said, hey, it's just getting to know us. It's getting to know the agency. It's getting to know the expertise that we bring to your potential business.
The thinking.
You're pretty smart.
I wasn't talking about me, but
speaking of, I'm not gonna hype you up too much here, but Sarah just told us that Roop actually entered his timesheet early for the month of June.
Yeah. So I can't be alone in this. If you work in an agency or someplace like an agency and you have to enter timesheets, you'll relate to this. It has been a 11-year crusade of mine to get rid of timesheets at this agency, and I will win someday. It'll be a big day.
I don't know if you will. There was one moment where timesheets were taken away.
I wasn't here for that.
Oh, you weren't here for that?
No.
Oh, I thought you were here for that.
Yeah. So whatever the group was here at that time, they really failed. If we could try it again, I feel like we could succeed. Brandon's nodding.
You know, I think Brandon's really good at entering his time. I know that for a fact. I think for your retirement present, I'm going to say we're going to get rid of timesheets, which is many moons from now.
That would kill me. But it would be a nice send-off. Even if it was just for a day. That would be nice.
Okay, well, let's dive into some topics. We have 2 really good ones today.
Yeah.
I will take topic 1.
Okay.
Brandon.
Insert sound here.
Boom. Okay, so our headline here, organic traffic from Facebook. It says plummets. It's plummeting. It has been plummeting.
Yep.
I don't think this is any crazy surprise. We've been on it. You used the word crusade earlier. We've been on a crusade for years now with our clients, with our own agency. So let me read a quick thing. An apparent change to Facebook's algorithm in May, as in literally a month ago, caused a dramatic drop to traffic in news and media websites, according to a growing list of publishers. Here's the thing. You as a B2B brand, you on your personal page, Facebook will recognize certain things if something really takes off. But if you're your B2B brand, you are supposed to be posting, you're trying to get in, it's very much an awareness play. Oh. We don't think purchases are coming. It happens from time to time. We've given examples before. But how are you leveraging social media? And I want you to think Facebook, Instagram runs the gamut.
Wherever your audience is.
Wherever your audience is. But you got to throw some dollars. We actually had a pretty, it was a good conversation. Was it a couple of weeks ago? And we do all this work. We prep for the podcast. We push out the podcast. And when it gets 2 likes on Facebook, what's the point?
Yeah, and that's the algorithm problem, right? So if you're relying on organic, you've really got to have a lot of things lined up for that to go viral or to really reach any significant audience over a short period of time too. What happened to these guys is this was mostly news organizations that were losing it because Facebook's trying to deprioritize news. I think it was maybe Canada or Australia or someplace. The news outlets can't post, period. But like they're having problems with this. But it's a good reminder of we are at the mercy of someone's algorithm we can't control.
And they want to make money.
And that's the main part.
Yeah.
They will always find a way to take your money to promote these things because they're not in the business of losing money. So the organic part to them is like, oh, well, that stinks, but I promise you it's not really a priority. What's a priority is advertising dollars coming in and results out of that.
And I think this plays well into a content strategy. So you have your content calendar. Let me give you a great example. Whose birthday was it recently? I think it was
Chris Kaiser.
Chris Kaiser's birthday. We absolutely put that out on social media. We did not put dollars behind that. We love Chris.
Oh, yeah.
He's great.
His friends and family will do the work.
We land a new client. We have our podcast.
Yeah.
You're going to start seeing, if you go back here in the last couple of weeks, because this is new for us, you're going to see more engagement because we're putting a few dollars, and not putting thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And there's some big brands that you got to get your eyeballs, customer eyeballs on your brand. So you might put more money out there. I get that.
Yeah. If you have a lot of followers, organically, you'll get more engagement, just how it works. But the organic stuff is down to like 1% or 0.5%. It used to be as high as 4%. You could count on like 4% of your audience organically seeing that. It's dropped a lot.
And you see that when you're boosting a post. Hey, here's your organic, here's your paid, and here's where we're boosting, here's where we're getting that paid advertisement, attracting new customers, etc. So a good reminder, this is, I'd call it almost 101, but it's very important just given this latest algorithm update.
You need a budget for social media, beyond content creation.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, Rube, topic 2.
Brandon, insert topic 2 sound here. Then your cup on the mic, it sounded like it was...
That was my sound.
That was Sam helping.
Sorry, Brandon.
Okay, topic 2. LinkedIn shares new insights into its latest algorithm update. So I thought this week we'd just do algorithms for social media, basically. No AI talk.
It's good.
And no TikTok talk.
TikTok talk.
TikTok talk.
Check tie.
So, and you'll see these probably next week. Little bits we should mention is going to go out, our monthly digital insight newsletter thing is going to go out next.
I think the week after.
Oh, we're doing the week after the 4th.
Or are we doing Thursday or Friday?
I think we're doing Thursday.
We're doing Thursday.
Yeah.
We're going to give you, we know that everyone's in a holiday state of mind.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday. So Thursday.
You'll see Thursday, but some of these topics are on there. So you can read more in depth there if we're not covering it to your satisfaction. So the topic is, LinkedIn sharing new insights into its latest algorithm updates. And if it says, if you're looking to maximize your LinkedIn marketing efforts, this is worth noting. The platform recently updated its algorithm in response to user feedback that too much irrelevant, non-professional content was flooding the feeds. And I had kind of noticed this, as this is the year of LinkedIn for Roop.
It really is.
It really is. Early on.
I'm happy.
It's something for me. We had gotten a couple months into me trying to pay more attention to it. And I started looking at it thinking, there's a lot of people posting, business blogs and kind of insights and notes and things, but there was a lot more not that as well, which surprised me. And I thought, oh, they're just trying to open it up a little so this can be a little more content evergreen garden for them, right? So they don't want you to have to leave LinkedIn to go to Facebook or Twitter to get whatever content's happening there. It's okay, show some of that here. I guess feedback was like, no, man, LinkedIn, we're there for business, we're there for work, we're there for, industry insights and things like that. And they listened, which, they're owned by Microsoft. Yeah. Tip of the hat to Microsoft here. They jumped in. The LinkedIn seems to be doing something right. This goes on to say they saw a 42% increase in content shared from 2021 to 2023 and a 27% overall increase in content viewed. Those are good numbers. Now, we just talked about Facebook organically dropping. This is LinkedIn doing something and listening to its users and pushing the content that they want to enjoy and see there.
Would you go as far as to say that you love LinkedIn?
No. But
maybe one day.
I like it now. Okay.
Well,
it's getting better.
I can't think of a couple of weeks ago or maybe a month ago. I don't know. Time is just jumbled these days. We talked about B2B brands on LinkedIn and also B2B influencers, right? So you might have an amazing product manager within your B2B brand that has their own audience. They're sharing your company's information. They're providing their own insight. I've noticed in the last year in particular, call it the humanization of LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And I think, let's go to an extreme example. Gary Vee, right? I follow him on LinkedIn. He's running a business. He's running an empire. He's a very successful entrepreneur, but he's relating to you as a human, and he's trying to engage you with good content, quick videos of himself. It might be statistics. There's a lot of different, and it might be long form content, all staying on the platform. His engagement is amazing. And I think about just B2B brands opportunities in this realm. How do you engage? Because people on LinkedIn are there for business purposes, but behind, we're all here at the business today, but we'll go home to our families. And, we're checking Instagram during breaks to check in on our there's a humanization aspect that you can really tap into. You have the opportunity to tap into on this platform.
And to go home to the family part, LinkedIn has, I would love to see their kind of hourly usage. Oh boy. It's got to just die at 4 or 5 o'clock, right?
Very rarely do I check LinkedIn unless I get a message after hours.
Right. So that's one of the few platforms I would look at and say very much time matters there.
Yeah.
A little bit more than elsewhere. But we've been talking about LinkedIn all year. But we just a couple of weeks ago on podcast talked about, how they're realigning their direct messaging so you can talk to a brand directly there. They're doing things. They're making things make more sense. So this idea that someone complained, a group says, hey, the algorithm of the content I'm seeing isn't good. We come to this platform for this. We got you. Hey, instead of just talking to me, how about we talk to the brand on other channels? Hey, we got you. They're really trying. I think my year of LinkedIn is aligning with their year of LinkedIn. They're making adjustments that make sense, and they're being pretty real about what they are and what they're not. I think that's how you survive as a social media channel now.
100%.
Because we've seen for years, and it still is happening in some cases, channels try to be all things to all people. I mean, Facebook is rolling out, this is for next week's podcast, by the way, Facebook teaser. Facebook's rolling out their Twitter clone in mid-July. If anyone has a shot at taking Twitter down, it will be Meta, but we don't think of Facebook in that way or Meta in that way. That's Twitter's deal. So trying to be all things to all people ends up becoming difficult. I saw also, speaking of our old friends, Be Real.
Oh man, we haven't talked about them in a
while. Went out for Be Real. Yeah, we haven't. That concept of real-time friend sharing and the idea of how Be Real worked was starting to be picked up by some of the other channels. TikTok, real quick, rolled that in, and they've killed it. They're kind of done with it.
Crazy?
There was something about the engagement time spent. But they tried. They weren't Be Real. They were TikTok. So you got to be true to yourself as a platform and what your audience expects from you there. I think if you're a social media channel, if you're a brand, it can be a real topsy-turvy ride because you're like, oh, well, do I invest in this? Do I spend time in this? And I think most of the time you give it a try and see if it works for you based on your audience in that platform. Maybe they don't want to see you, in a Be Real way on TikTok, or maybe they don't want to see you being TikTok on LinkedIn. Definitely not, in fact.
Yes.
So, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's there's an alignment to the audience in the brand and the platform that has to be considered.
A great takeaway there. It's worth a try.
Yeah.
You got nothing to lose.
Yeah. So we'll tell you next week. But
no, I'm excited.
But I forgot what it's called already. But the Twitter, Facebook, Twitter clone. You'll definitely want to go grab your handle before someone else does. But past that, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it.
I love it. So next week, 4th of July, we're closed Monday. We wish you all a very happy 4th, a safe 4th, long weekend.
We're also closed the 4th, right?
We are closed.
Okay. So Monday and Tuesday.
That is very true. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It'll be great. A nice 4-day weekend. One thing that I meant to mention earlier, happy birthday to Trent. It is his birthday tomorrow.
Oh. Brandon, insert happy birthday music here, please.
Happy birthday music to Trent. We hope it is a wonderful weekend. He's got kind of a low-key, just hanging with the fam, and
yeah, that's nice.
We'll pour one out for you.
July 1st for him, huh? Is that right?
No, July 1st is on Saturday.
I have no idea what day it is.
So that would be June 30th.
June 30th.
Is Trent's birthday.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not 31 days this month?
There's not 31 days. Are you okay?
No. No, I'm not.
Okay, we will wrap it there. We will see you, I believe, next Wednesday.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Happy holidays. Happy birthday to Trent. And ladies, we got a quick wave.
You want to wave? You can yell too if you want.
Brenda?
Happy birthday, Trent.
Happy birthday, Trent. I love it. Brenda, take it away.
Adios.
See ya.
And that's a wrap. We hope you've enjoyed our little chat and found ways to grow your own marketing strategies. Remember to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and follow us on social media @Littlefield Agency.